they had our congressional caucus back in March, and that's for all 16 counties in the congressional district. So there were about 47 of us that applied for the positions. There are 3 alternates and 3 delegate positions, so there were only 6 of us that were selected out of that 47, and I was very fortunate. Chairman Haney and at the time Jerry Gertie was our state committee man, and Phyllis Repton, our state committee woman. They went down there with me and really went to bat for me and helped me. Starts Monday, right? And they have a full slate of activities, not only just the RNC convention activities, but the Republican Party of Florida just planned some amazing events, and I think they know we really need to get together and have a great time because we have a tough campaign season ahead of us, and we only have a short time to get things together. So this will be a time for us to come together and unify and just have a great time together, and then when we get home we're going to be working really hard. So I think it'll make it all worth it. I think the main job for any convention, especially after you've had a very long, and I mean the campaign started very early, so I think many of us are election weary. I think it's a time for us to pull the party back together because, of course, we all had separate camps during the primaries, and I think that was the challenge for the Democrats, and it's certainly the same challenge for the Republicans, and I think it's a wonderful time for us to come together to unify our message and to unify the party itself. I mean, I respected all of them. We had an excellent slate. Romney was an excellent candidate. Huckabee. I mean, we really did have a wonderful slate of candidates, which makes it really tough. So it was a very tough primary season for us because we did have so many great candidates to choose from, and you know, we all have a button issue, and so you tend to lean with a candidate that
what's your button issue?
Mine is security and leadership. I was looking for a true leader, somebody that could step in there on day one and be in control. So security, defense, of course, married to a military man, how could that not be my button issue? I'm very excited that Sarah Palin was chosen. I knew she was on the short list. I knew she was also the long shot, but I was very excited to see that he chose her. We served in Alaska at Elmendorf Air Force Base from 1992 to 1996, and we lived about 20 miles south of Wasilla, which is where Sarah's from, and she was actually a councilwoman and had just been elected mayor of Wasilla whenever we were leaving in 1996 to go to Germany. So you know, I had no idea that she would end up, you know, as the vice presidential nominee, but I think she certainly brings a breath of fresh air to the ticket. She's a reformer, and I think that will certainly, you know, bring the party back to where it was. I think she has those conservative values that we all cherish in the Republican Party, and I think she is a first step in doing that. She also has experience with the energy. She was on the Energy Commission, so I think that will help. Of course, you know, with $4 a gallon gas, energy's at the top of all of our list, energy in the economy, and I think that she will be an asset to McCain in that department because she's very familiar with the energy industry. I also like the fact that she's bringing, you know, she's got 5 children, you know, and I think I think a lot of people cast the Republican Party as more of an elite party, and I'm excited to see that he chose somebody that did show that, hey, you know, we are families, we are, you know, the children, the soccer mom, whatever you want to call it. You know, I think she shows that, you know, Republicans can be, you know, just like you and me, and I think that's one of the things that has come out over, you know, the last few weeks, and when they were trying to distinguish themselves or show differences there. I think we've kind of been cast as an elite party, and I don't think that's true. I do think that, you know, conservative values, small towns, you know, I think that she will appeal to them because she's the real thing, you know. She's showing, hey, you know, I think Hillary Clinton led, you know, a great speech, and she really showed how far women had come, and I think, you know, the GOP picking a woman for the first time in history to be a vice presidential nominee, I mean, we're history in the making right now, so I'm very excited about this.